Today, Juliet's here is in the kitchen with a super speedy treat, guaranteed to put a smile on your face. We've thoroughly washed our hands.
We are washed.
Are you all right, by the way?
Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. Well, you know I'm a big old wimp. With anything that's bigger than Bailey, essentially, then I get a bit like, ooh,
I wish we'd got a camera on it. We didn't have a camera on it for when we finished the item and the sheep actually got you in the corner.
It got me in the corner. I went, meh, and breathed hot sheep breath straight into my face. And it did make me a little bit jumpy. But anyway, we're eating cake now.
Yes, yeah, and it's so easy. What I love about this, obviously it's really easy to do, but when you cut into it as well, you know they're made of Swiss rolls, so you get the kind of vertical stripe. Usually you expect to see the filling going through the centre that way. So they look really pretty when you cut them up, but they are so easy to do. So I've got, I think Swiss rolls really remind me of school, quite nostalgic, aren't they? So all you need to do is take 2 Swiss rolls and cut them into roughly equal sizes.
Yep.
And then I'm just going to stick them down onto a cake board.
Ah.
So you're kind of like creating the petals.
Using the butter icing to do that.
Yeah, a bit of butter icing, your favourite.
Yep. So you stick them all down.
Stick them all down.
You did this on Valentine's into a heart-shaped one, didn't you?
I did, yeah, that's how I got the idea first of all, into a heart shape. And they're really versatile, actually. They work really well in the heart shape. You can actually, yeah, there we go.
Oh, yeah.
So easy to kind of be really creative with them. You can even make round cakes, but this is a nice one for Mother's Day, or even just any springtime cake, really. So once you've stuck all your pieces down, just need to cover over it with a bit of your frosting. So if you want to, you can make your own frosting, but now in the supermarkets you can buy the shop-bought frosting. So yeah, if you don't want to put the oven on, you don't have a lot of time, you've got the kids, it's kind of like quite a creative art project.
Yeah.
So you just
it's like nice that they could do from start to finish as well, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's completely on their own.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
Wow.
It's tasty, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
And you can do any colour you like. So once you what you want to do is just go thinly all the way around it and just make sure that you get the icing and just kind of make sure that they're sort of sticking together to start with, so you hold them in place.
So your first coverage
that's kind of like your crumb
not
coat.
your perfect one.
No, so it's basically cover the whole thing, it will stick together, and then just put it in the fridge or freezer. If you've got 10 minutes in the freezer, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Or fridge.
And then you go with another gentler layer.
Yeah, so that's my crumb-coated one that I did earlier.
Yeah.
So all covered, all stuck together. So then you can just go over second coat and get it nice and neat. So...
And this is where you make it nice and pretty.
So you make it nice and pretty. But with this as well, you don't have to be super precise or neat. Just some lovely flicks of buttercream all the way around the side. So you can just... It's
not the easiest thing to do. That's like a really difficult bathroom.
I guess I know what you mean. You just want to make sure that when you've got your frosting, hold your palette knife, or you can even use a butter knife, just go, hold it completely vertically when you're doing the sides.
Yeah.
So it's all about the angles there. And just use quite a firm pressure and just go like this. And take your time and just smooth it all the way around the edges like that.
How thick should it be, or is that down to personal choice? Well,
personal choice. I mean, I usually say like about sort of 4 or 5 millimetres is about right. You can kind of feel inches, but you can kind of feel it. You just sort of like backwards and forwards like that.
If it was you wouldn't have any Swiss roll. You'd just have the icing.
That's exactly what I'm going in for now.
So yeah, just kind of like keep applying it until you kind of like have enough that comes right up to the sides.
Yeah. So you actually are being quite liberal with it.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, especially because they're pieces of Swiss roll, so you do need to fill the gaps and everything.
Yeah.
So it's quite nice to get loads of frosting on there. All the way around the edges. And then once you've done the edges, just get a nice big blob. And then you'll do the top petals as well. So just kind of you can even do it with a spoon, really. Just spread it like that on the top and just sort of like swoop it round, come into the centre. And just repeat all the way around like that.
OK.
Once you've done all your petals, it's time to add the filling. So you can do it any sorts of different ways you like. You could use more of the same frosting and pipe. We've got this one here. We've just piped into the centre with a different colour. You just pipe on some icing. Sprinkles, we've got Smarties. So this one's kind of like sunflower vibes. And we've got some Maltesers. And you just literally pile them in.
You didn't just pick those up off the floor by the lounge.
Not these
with
ones.
Your track record.
Good point. Actually. But yeah, so it's quite fun actually, because then you've got all some like lovely sweets in the middle. But literally, it's so simple. Just fill it up like that.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
Effective.
And very simple.
Very good idea.